day, fellow citizens. Today I'm coming at you from IAE Day 4. That is Alien Day. So we're going to quickly tour the conference center. Now, unfortunately, there's not a lot of new news to really cover off today, and it's actually going to be a pretty quick tour. I think all of the outside halls are closed today. So it's just the main center. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so why don't we go right to left today? So starting up on the right hand side, we've got the Blade. All of the alien ships I find are kind of interesting concepts. They're a lot more unique than a lot of the other ships, which is why they're actually some of my favorite in the game. So behind the Blade, we've actually got the... I need to look at this one to be able to pronounce it. Hartu Al. Have you ever flown it? It's an interesting ship to fly, as most of the alien ships are, actually. Then we've got the Talon Strike, followed by the original Talon over in the back here. Just to give you a good view of that one. Both of those are light fighters, I believe it is. And coming up first, we've got the Santokiai. Another one with an incredibly interesting spelling to me. One thing I do like about all the alien ships is they tend to have very nice visibility. So you can see basically everything around you. And we've got the Prowler. I don't know, I really like this ship. I just love the way it looks. I don't know how practical it actually is. It's a drop ship and I normally play solo. But it's just got some, well, alien vibes to it, I guess. And then working our way back towards the entrance again today, we've got the Glaive. It's a great ship, but in my experience, it doesn't make a great fighter because I always end up losing a wing or two. It's not overly useful without his wings. And then up at the front on the left-hand side when you enter, we've got the Defender, I believe this is. Yeah. Another great ship, one of the ships I want to love, but just doesn't really have the firepower that most people are looking for. Finally in the middle, I did actually skip over it, but we've got the Alien Starter, the Solin. I actually started with this ship, and I'm actually a big fan of it. I'm thinking of actually repurchasing it one of these days. It's different. It flies a lot different than most other ships in the game. Being that you can rent for free, I strongly suggest go give it a try. You might actually really like it. It's got very limited cargo. I think the cargo all goes on the outside. But, I don't know, there's just something about it, because you're really, like when you fly it, you're flying face up. So when you're landing, it's kind of like you're landing on your back. It's a really interesting experience. Now we'll make our way downstairs. There actually isn't much downstairs today either. But we're seeing anyway. So we've got all of the different Nox variants. These are little hover bikes that they have in the game. And then over in the holodecks, I believe there is just 2 today. So again, pretty quiet. There's not a lot of alien ships, and it's over 4 different manufacturers as well. Which I'm sure as the game goes on and we get into different star systems, we'll actually see a lot more of these be announced. But for the time being, they're kind of a little bit on the unique side. So starting here, I believe that this is the, let me just double check. Yes, Banu Merchantman. It's a very popular ship. I know everybody's really excited about it. But again, one of those that there is absolutely no announcement of when we'll actually see it in game. So purchase at your own risk, or you're really just paying a lot of money for a picture. And then finally in the holodecks, we've got the Gallic Rallian. This is a cargo ship from the Alien manufacturers. The Sorry, it's really hard for me to pronounce. It's kind of one of its kind. Most of the ships from the aliens tend to be fighting ships. So I'm actually pretty excited about this. It's like the Sullivan, but a little bit bigger to me. So we'll have to see what it actually launches like. Or what it's like when it actually launches. Really, folks, fortunately, that's all there is for today. Again, not a lot of news. There was no episodes for IAE today. So that's it. Leave it at that. Thank you, everybody, for joining me for this rather short video today. And I look forward to talking to you tomorrow. So make sure that you actually subscribe, like the video if you like what you saw, and hopefully there's a bit more news for tomorrow. With that said, I hope to see everyone in the verse.